Welcome to Inside Sim Racing. I'm Billy Strange, and I'm back with part 5 of our career mode in Assetto Corsa on the PS4. Alright, so we're on to Intermediate Series 1. And we have 5 races, all with the McLaren MP4-12C. And instead of starting with the first one, we're going to start with the second one in Mugello. I hope that's how you say it. Alright, 4 laps. Starting 9th. Get around the BMW that's asleep at the wheel. Only got a horsepower advantage here, at least on the first few cars. Split a couple BMWs and a couple Lotus cars. Let's get on the brake early, make sure we can make the turn. You can feel the ABS kicking a little bit, but it's definitely easy to lock up the tires still, so there's not that much ABS present, so keep that in mind with factory assist settings. Definitely need to, does not like to brake and turn at the same time. There's no trail braking with this thing unless you got your foot on the throttle. Something to be aware of. Brake as straight as you can and start rolling out of the brake when you're turning. Definitely has an on-throttle push, and I'm going to attribute that. Oh boy. Oof. I'm going to attribute that to the factory traction control setting that's on. Nope, should have stayed in second. And Lotus is all over me. Oh boy. Nope, not first gear. Don't do that. That was a panic shift. There we go. It's very stable on throttle. Off throttle, however, this is not. Let's try. Nope, should have left it in third. You can definitely feel when you put the suspension under load, like in that turn, the steering definitely gets more heavy. Well, that was no good. This car just has a lot of liftoff oversteer, and I just overdid it on the last lap. I'm trying not to. I was trying just to be conservative and just make the turn, but it's very hard to gauge what this car is going to do. And being a rear engine car, kind of once you start to lose it, it gets that little whip to it. It's really hard to save. So we're not going to medal this one, which is frustrating because I had one. Yeah, car definitely, it's fine under acceleration. It is not fine under deceleration. You hit that brake and you lift off the throttle, you better be ready. And you try to counter that with applying just a hair of throttle going in so it doesn't unload the back end of the car so hard. But, yeah, so we finished 4th. No medal there. We'll try the next track. Alright, so let's try the Nürburgring. Same settings. Alright, 4 laps. Start in 9th. There we go, and 2 BMWs don't take off. Split a couple BMWs. One more BMW. There's a KTM. Oh boy. Slow down. Slow. There we are. Pretty sure that KTM is still there. Ah, that liftoff oversteer kills me. Try so hard not to do it. It's just so easy to do. Alright, so we're in a metal position at the moment. Try not to get overzealous. Oh, come on. It'd be so nice if they gave you a brake pressure adjustment. I go from having not a lot of brake to just all of a sudden it feels like it instantly locks up. And it's not because of the ABS, that's a different feeling. Diamond the turn. Touch the curb. Oh. Could have waited a little longer. Come on. Just trying to assess how the car is gonna react. Looks like the crossbow back there caught me a little bit. Beat some wheel, go through there. Looks like we gained some time. Brake early just to make sure we're gonna make this. Now I fed a little throttle going into the turn so that it wouldn't get sideways, which is not something you can always do, but in that case, the car had already taken a set. In other words, it had already planted itself on the one side of the car. So it wasn't going to do anything weird. Brake early. Well, that might have been a little too early, but it's alright. Oh, oh crap. There's that touchy brake with the lift-off oversteer. Kind of worked out in my favor, but I pressed the brake just a little bit too much and the back end kicks around. So I really would like maybe even a brake bias adjustment might help that. Or a diff setting. Right on his taillights. Out of the turn. See if we can get a run. Spoiler comes up. Shut off early so we don't get in a wreck. And we've managed to grab second for the moment from the Mercedes. Alright, just a few more turns to go. See if we can hold on to second. This will give us the silver that we need. If we can stay here. Little insurance brake there. Brake just a little early. Holy cow. Car is so unsettled under braking. Oh, there we go. We managed to grab second. Not too bad. Obviously, I'm not driving to the full potential of the car because the McLaren out front is running about 3 seconds faster than me. I had, at one point on that final lap, I was down to probably, it said a second and a half quicker, but then I messed up coming onto that back side of the course. But still, obviously I'm still missing a couple things. Alright, and I think the last race we're going to do is at Silverstone. Again, we'll leave it on Alien and see how we do. Alright, 4 laps again. Again, start in 9th. We got the other McLaren starting next to us. Split the Lotuses. Look out. Wow, that Lotus blasted around the left side of us. Oh, we're all over the place here. I don't know where we're going to wind up. We're going to get hit. Ooh. And there's a car to the inside. I'm surprised we got through there without... I spoke too soon. I was going to say contact. I thought he was going to stay to the right. But we managed to jump out in front. Let's make sure... Whoa, look out. Again, just trying to make sure... I mean, I kind of have an idea what the car's going to do, since I already did a couple laps. But still. Danger with that is you kind of get used to, when the tires warm up, what the car does, and you kind of forget what that first lap is going to feel like with everything not optimal. And for me, this car is just kind of... It's okay. Again, it's not anything amazing. I mean, I'm sure in real life this thing is a blast to drive. Just... On the brakes, it's just kind of awkward. And, you know, even with traction control off, which I've driven it without traction control, it's doesn't really, whoops, change my opinion. By no means, as I show there, it doesn't mean that it's an easy car, just, yeah, the personality of the car is kind of mechanical. I don't know if that makes sense, but, you know, it's just feels very methodical in the way it delivers all the sensations to you. Alright, so we're on the last lap here. We've got a pretty sizable lead. Dipped into the 21s, although there was a... Last lap, there was a car that popped up doing a 19, so obviously still not getting everything out of the car that I can. But as far as the whole race goes, on the Alien, I'm doing fairly well with this one. And as we approach the finish line, gets us our second medal. Very good. Excellent. Alright, so let me know if you guys have tried this car yet in Assetto Corsa, and what do you think about it? I'd be curious to know. But yeah, hey, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode of our career in Assetto Corsa on the PS4, please click that like button. If this is your first time here, thanks for watching. Consider hitting that subscribe button for more Assetto Corsa content on Inside Sim Racing, along with other sim racing related news. You can also hit up isrtv.com for all the latest in sim racing news as well. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I am at strange_Billy. And if you'd like to catch up with me on the PlayStation Network, I am Red Cypher, REDSYPHER. Again, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.